if you guys are looking for election coverage and debating, this is not going to be the place for it today.
I was going to say, they found it. That's exactly what we're doing today.
We are debating, but we're going to be debating silly things because we just need to jump into your computer screens and mix up all the crazy chaos content that we have all been doom scrolling. So if you need a little break from staring at the election results,
stare at ours.
you found it.
Hello, peepees. Boy, have I missed you.
It's been a minute.
Cam hasn't missed you, apparently.
Oh, I missed you too. I was letting my beautiful wife tell you.
Sounded like you're going to say my beautiful boyfriend. You're like
My
my
beautiful boyfriend.
My beautiful. Why are we saying boyfriend so much this morning?
Oh, we were singing Justin
if I
Timberlake.
was Justin Bieber. If I was your boyfriend. That's Justin Bieber, honey.
Wow. In my head, you were joking about calling it Justin Bieber.
Oh, isn't that funny?
What song did I
don't know.
What song is that reminding me of
I don't know, but it does feel like Justin Timberlake.
He could do it. Oh, no. What song is it making me think of that's...
I already know. I found out from him.
Wow, that's crazy.
Anyway, we were singing that to Reagan's, and she was just like very thoughtfully staring at us and like wiggling,
like
her
vibing.
tail.
She was like, "Yeah, sing it, mama."
She kind of loved it. It was very cute. Yeah, we are not going to do a whole smorgasbord in the beginning. We're just going to hop into our fun debate. Although I do have one thing that I would like to share.
What? Wait, really quickly. I would like to share that Taryn made us go get Christmas decorations the other day already,
and my estrogen was dipping, and I needed some joy.
Just needed a fix, and we got these cute little Christmas mugs from Target.
Cheers, me.
Cheers.
Oh no, yours is backwards.
I know,
when we do
but
that. It's okay. It's still green.
You know,
it's still green.
Sorry.
You guys, I haven't shared this whole thing with Cam. I did share a little bit, but I found this TikTok that is just like a screenshotted Reddit stuff, and it said, "What's the basic fact that you learned way too late in life?" The first one, I found out with this when I read it.
Oh no.
No, and I told you about this, but I thought I would share it with
did?
them, and then I can read a couple extras.
I can't remember what you said.
It says, "My 31-year-old girlfriend thought islands didn't touch the bottom of the ocean."
Yeah.
You guys, my world.
Yeah. You know what? As shocking as it was for you to discover islands touch the bottom, it was equally as shocking for me to discover that you didn't know that islands touch the bottom. Like, whenever we talked through it, I was like, "What? Did you think you could just like swim under an island? And wouldn't they move around?"
I just never thought about it.
Yeah.
Is anyone else, be honest, did anyone else have this realization with me as I'm having it? And what do you think it looks like under an island down to the ground? Riddle me
that was the next issue that she was like, so it just like drops off straight. And I was like, no, it's like at the beach how it tapers. Like, what?
I pictured it like an icicle all the way down.
But you've swam on an island.
Yeah.
So
that's so fair.
When you're doing that.
Yeah.
Catalina. Let's take it local.
Yeah.
You're swimming on the shore of Catalina.
Yeah.
And there's no drop off.
Yes.
And you walk out on the sand and into the water for a little bit of time. What were you thinking then? Just not a whole lot.
I wasn't thinking. I was probably thinking,
it was a great day. Yeah, fun. But then
I wasn't like, whoa, this island is a mountain that's peeking out.
Yeah.
That to me is completely new news.
Yeah.
And I think I could have gotten there. Like, I think if I think about Moana or like think about like
not you going to like a movie instead of your real world
and a fake movie
experience.
Or like I think about like a volcano, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like,
yeah, the terrain above water.
Yeah. I think what I was getting confused is that I was thinking of it like an icicle. Not an icicle, an iceberg.
Yeah. Or an icicle, honestly, you were.
An icicle is when it gets down to the very bottom.
Yeah, icebergs. Yeah, a lot of times there are chunks just floating around.
And I think that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so
crazy. You were thinking about Penguins Islands. And they are floating around on little ice and jumping from... You've watched March with Penguins. Yeah. You know what's up.
It just scared me that I learned something new that was like so... It wasn't that I didn't know it. It was
You
that
just
I
don't
didn't
think about it.
it.
Yeah. So
That
then whenever
scared
you're
me.
like, do I know? Like if somebody asked you, what's it like under Island? You'd stop a second.
The response to that on Reddit says a U.S. congressman asked in an official hearing if too many people would cause Guam to flip over.
Cause what to flip over?
Guam.
Oh my God. Wait, like a serious question.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, wait. Let me read you one more. I haven't even read these, but I just thought maybe I'll learn.
Well, we need
something
to do a
else
whole day
now.
of reading these.
Okay, honestly, that's fair. Should I stop?
Give me one more.
Okay. My grandma always made me eat the crust of my bread because, quote, it has the most nutrients. In college, when I told my younger cousin that in front of my grandma, she laughed and said, "I only told you that so that you wouldn't waste the crust."
I think I was told that.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you think that?
No. I'm
You
feeling
did.
like your island where I'm like, no, I don't think that, but I feel
You do always eat your crust.
I do. I think I have to call my mom. I think I was told that.
That
Like
crust has
when the
nutrients?
bread's like rising, it like the way it cooks it all.
But that's
goes.
just a lie to you. That's
Yeah.
not you not knowing something.
That's true.
This one says similarly that if you turn the lights on and off too fast, you'll start a fire. Once I became a parent, I realized it's just a way to stop kids from being annoying.
I was like, you what?
I've never heard that.
I've never heard that either.
Did you hear about the blue fire thing? Have I told you this before?
Blue fire?
Have you ever seen blue fire?
Yeah, like literally on our stove.
Okay, yeah. Great point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a second. We have blue fire. When I was little, my brother was having a birthday party, and one of my brothers was having a birthday party in the backyard, and everyone was like around the fire, and then there was like a blue flame
Yeah,
in
and
the
a campfire.
fire. Yeah, and my brothers were like, "No, that's cancerous, Taryn." Like, and
Did they already know you had health anxiety at this
I'm
point?
sure.
Because that's diabolical.
I'm sure. So then you guys, I have the craziest specific memory of me sitting inside my parents' living room with the glass window shut, like this,
Sweet love.
watching everyone have fun around the fire, thinking to myself, they're all getting cancer. I don't get how they don't care.
It's very odd that the person who gave you this information, where you learned this from, is the same person sat there enjoying it.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that your brain didn't go, he's either lying or he knows that it's so little that it can't hurt. Like you gained this knowledge and had the fear of the knowledge so quickly and from the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one more tidbit of knowledge for you that's
Give it to me,
unrelated.
babe. So educated this week.
Just been thinking. This guy, have you heard of the Sports Ball account? It's called Sports Ball. He's like a data scientist or something.
Like a gala for sporting events.
I pictured like Hey Arnold in everyone's head is a different ball.
Yeah, I love
That'd be cute. But he's just like a data scientist that like breaks down different sports and like interesting facts about different sports.
that.
He watched a 3-hour and 4-minute football game and wrote down how much time you're actually watching them play football. Guess. Not including stoppage time. Like they're actually moving and running and
Well, can't we figure this out?
try.
Is it not 60 minutes?
I don't know.
Well, like there's a play clock.
Mhm.
So the amount of time playing would be the amount of play clock. I mean, sometimes things happen and they set the clock back.
Or they are waiting to hike the ball. The play clock is still going. Isn't it?
I'm going to say 60 minutes.
Hilariously, it is 16 minutes.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
How? Yeah, I guess the clock does run off sometimes, but like that frequently?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
You're actually watching them throw the ball around for 16 minutes.
That's crazy.
And that is why people say they don't like to watch football. And I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah, my brother stopped watching football and him and his wife only watch hockey because you get more playtime, which I do get. But I also enjoy the aspect of watching football where there's downtime to chat.
Mm-hmm.
We can go like cook dinner and listen.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't mind that it's slow.
So then he did another thing and talked about like the main sports and what all of their breakdown is.
Mm-hmm.
And he said 16,
Baseball's got to be bad, right?
16%. So for baseball, 16% of it is spent in play.
Okay.
For football, 9% of it is spent in
Lower.
play.
I really would have flip-flopped those.
For hockey, 39% is spent in play.
Still like very low.
And then for basketball, 37% is spent in play.
Yeah, basketball's like
Isn't that
go,
crazy?
Go, go. Wow.
Well, basketball, there's also 9% of it is free throws. So 10% of a base
I was wondering where
of a basketball game is literally just watching them do free throws.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Anyway, that's all I have.
And yet we keep watching it.
And yet here we go. Well, we don't watch basketball, but
Oh, that's true. Well, yeah, we do. We've been watching more.
we watch
Women's.
some women's. Yeah, we watch some women's basketball.
I haven't watched a single man's basketball game. I don't think
I haven't
ever.
watched a single man.
I've never watched a
period.
single man. Okay, should we get into our
Yeah, let's do
debate?
it.
So I went over to our Instagram and I asked you guys to send us just like silly, lighthearted debate topics that Tara and I can debate. Maybe you'll agree with us. Maybe you won't. We'll see.
And I think, look, the election that's just so serious. This, we hope, is
more
not.
serious.
Is way fucking more
It's
serious.
so much more serious.
And look, we always say, like, you know, try not to let people's political views get in between them. We never said that, but
Never said that. Let
these get in between you.
Yeah, I marked a few on here that if you disagree with me, it's just immediate divorce. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
But what I would love is if in the comments of whatever you tell us your votes.
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, or we'll also have a post on Instagram. Like, I'm dying for this to turn into an intense, brutal debate.
And let's just roll through them.
Okay.
First on the ballot.
AC setting. Ideal AC setting.
Ideal AC setting, I believe, is around 71.
That's not what you think.
That is what I think.
Honey, we never have it. If it's ever 71, we're off to such a rough start if you're going to be lying. If it's ever 71, you're like, so hot. You hate it above 70. It's like 68 would be your ideal setting.
For sleeping. I like it cold.
All day long.
Mm-mm.
Guys, she's not being truthful. I cannot debate a liar. Fact check. Fact check. Fact check now.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to edit the YouTube video. It's going to be like bloop, bloop.
I stand by
Taryn
this.
yells every day. If it goes an ounce above 70,
Not yells every day.
fights Cammie, screams at her.
Wait, what is your ideal AC setting? I'm like a 70 during the day is fine, but I would prefer it to be like 68 at night. Maybe even 66 or 67.
Yeah, you like it freezing at night.
I want to be fucking.
I think I've
Arctic
gotten more
tundra
on board.
freezing.
I've like acclimated to you, and for so long I was just like always so cold. Like whatever it is in here right now, fucking
It
freezing.
is absolutely freezing in here right now.
Freezing in here.
Yeah.
But we had like windows open. We haven't turned the heat on for the year yet.
Here, put your hands over this fire.
It's blue. No, I agree with you. I think like 70 is typically ideal. Like even in the car, if I go 70,
Yeah.
if I'm hot or cold, it's probably gonna fix me right up.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. Okay, we
Yeah, you're
agree.
welcome.
First on the ballot, we agree.
Okay.
Passed. Law is passed. It can only be 70 and
It
something
can only be
colder at night.
70. Somebody asked, did we ever clarify toilet paper over or under? And yes, we did clarify. It should be over.
Yep.
And I do deeply care. I know I've said many times that I don't care. I found out I really care.
I knew that.
And there's only one answer.
And I knew you cared.
Yeah. There's no one who says under is correct.
It's literally a recipe for disaster.
It's
Under is like what? You're just going to pull it and it's just going to keep on freaking flowing.
Harder to rip.
crazy.
You can't really rip it as well with one hand.
It's wrong.
You're going to get too much. No.
Clarifying that toilet paper goes over. Yes.
Over.
Law is passed.
Cleaning your tongue.
Like, what's the question? Should this be a law?
No. Do you? None of the other ones are a law. Not a single other one is a law. It's just our opinion. What? Like, is it a law? We know Taryn's answer. This bitch is not clean her
You
tongue.
can't tell me to do with my body. That
I'm
should
not
be your
telling
answer
you.
too.
But I can. But you freedom of speech. I can tell you it's gross.
Freedom of speech.
Lay down, baby.
Yeah, I think you should clean your tongue, but I don't. That's fair.
I'm very pro tongue cleaning,
Yeah.
particularly a tongue scraper. Is my choice method of cleaning.
This is where, though, it's important to remember that people are different and have different physical abilities. I have a geographic tongue. Cleaning my tongue hurts.
That's a great point.
No one ever asks me
What are you supposed to
about
do?
that.
No one's ever talked about my
Especially
geographical tongue.
It's just geographic. It's not geographical.
Hot topic, wardrobe sharing.
Yes, with a caveat.
Okay.
Would you like to hear my caveat?
Of course.
But
you hate it.
What?
You hate it.
I don't hate it at all. I
Okay.
like when you wear my stuff.
Okay.
I just want you to just go like, I'm wearing your hat. It's as simple as that. A
Wearing
little
your hat.
acknowledgement.
Okay, but I feel like you'll think it's cute when I'm wearing your stuff.
I do think
so
it's
I
cute.
like come down and I'm like, she's gonna see it. So I don't want to be like, hey, gonna wear your hat. It's like, look. Like you got so excited when I wore your Letterman jacket.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, that's the energy I expect every time I wear something of yours. That you're like, oh,
I'm
cute.
always down for you to, when you make the decision to wear the thing that's mine,
Yeah.
that's when I want you to tell me. Not when you're thinking about wearing my stuff. Like when you put on my Letterman's jacket and then I saw it, I was like, this is the fucking cutest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Mm-mm.
Here's the deal. When you're getting ready
Yeah.
and I want to wear something of yours,
Mm-hmm.
I try very hard to like little mouse scurry in. I really think about it before I come up to you and ask you because I don't want to disrupt your process. It's a very serious process when you're getting ready. And sometimes I feel like nervous to ask you to borrow your stuff
Okay.
because you have what's the word I'm looking for?
Wait, what does borrowing my stuff have to do with how you react when I wear your stuff?
Because it's how I feel you would want me to handle it almost. So then I do it back. I don't know if that makes any sense. What I'm trying to say
Sounds
is,
like a little tit for tat if you're asking me.
well, I don't think that my request is
No, I can do that.
even hard.
No, it's not hard at all.
So
It's
not
just
even,
not what I was thinking. I didn't think like I needed to. I was just like, she'll think like, oh, is that my hat?
I'll think what?
You're like, oh, is that my hat? That's cute. She's wearing my hat.
I would just get that same feeling if you were like, I'm wearing a hat. I'd be like, that's cute. You're just wearing my hat.
Okay, I'll tell you from now on.
But the one, I lose things very easily. So if I know that you have it, I feel better.
That thing's not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. Two,
That's so funny.
what I was saying about your stuff is that I feel like sometimes you have like 5 jackets in your mind that you might wear.
Mm-hmm.
And it always feels like it's the one I'm going to grab.
Well, I also never puts your stuff on. Like, I wait until you're dressed before I'll ever, like, I feel like we're both doing the thing that we want, but it's not the thing the other person wants.
I think that's what's happening.
You know what I mean? Like, you just want me to be like, hey, wearing whatever, and that's great. Like, and then I just don't want you to go take something before I'm dressed because that is the hardest part of me getting ready. It, like, stresses me out. Where then to lose an option, and then it's like, that's all that's on my mind is that jacket that you have now. And I'm like,
I know.
fuck, now you implanted that.
But you take so much longer to get ready that
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to complete my thing.
Yeah, tough.
So I just don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So then when I'm saying to you, would you just let me know what you're taking or whatever? It's almost, this is actually a little crazy. It's almost like I'm wanting you to see how easy it is too, that I react with like, yeah, take it. Because I
always
to feel,
just say, yeah, take it, unless you go, hey, can I wear that jacket? And then truly when you, because there's, for a long time, there was 2 jackets. I'd wear either the brown or the black one. And that was very dependent of like what else I'm wearing, if I wear the brown or the black. So
Yeah.
you'd be like, hey, can I wear the jacket? And I was like, I'd be like, oh, wait, I think I might wear that. Let me see. And then if not, of course you can wear it.
yeah.
You know?
But then I just feel like,
You also hate when I wear your hoodies.
because, okay, that's another thing. I don't hate it. First of all, I don't hate it. I think it's very cute. But second of all, I treat hoodies like clothes. Like
They are
what
clothes.
but like what I
Like nice
wear.
clothes. Like that's an outfit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
an outfit.
Yeah.
So you treat them like,
It's just a
PJs.
cozy. Yeah.
and so when you take something off my plate the same way that you're like, those are my options.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my hoodies. I need my hoodies.
Oh, so you do get it then.
I get that portion with my hoodies.
Wait a minute. So
All to say, I love clothes sharing and I think it's really cute.
it's just how you do it.
It's just how you do it. All I'm asking
Yeah.
for is like a little like, beep, thinking about wearing a sweater.
Okay, I can do that.
And then I can be like, sweet,
Deal.
that's great. Or I can be like,
No.
which sweater?
Yeah.
Because I was actually thinking about wearing that one, which doesn't
Yeah.
happen often, but I just want to know.
Yeah, I feel like with your clothes, I never take something unless you're already dressed though. Like, I never do that. It's like always hindsight. Like,
But recently you've been keeping things in your little room, and I don't ever really go in your
I don't
room. Like,
keep
you'll have a
anything.
hat sometimes in your room, and I didn't know it was there.
that's just because I don't want to pile stuff on. Like, I don't want you to have to put it away or whatever. That I'm like,
But then I'll forget that I had this hat.
yeah, I don't typically. There's one hat that I've been taking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because all my hats were New York, and I couldn't wear a New York hat in LA after the Dodgers.
That's fair.
So I was just like, did you want me to get mugged?
So what's the law that we made?
The law is just like ask,
Not even ask.
acknowledge.
Acknowledge. I don't want to be asked. You don't need my permission to wear
acknowledge.
something.
Acknowledge. Moving on. Okay, there's a lot of oral hygiene on this list.
Okay.
I should have put them all together, but brushing your teeth before sexy time.
I'm going to go ahead and go with it depends.
Yeah. Like, in an ideal world, yeah, I am, but I'm also not going to ruin the mood.
Yeah, you can't
I'm not gonna
be
be
like,
like,
hold on.
Teeth aren't brushed. Hold on a sec, baby.
Yeah.
But if I know this is going down, I'm going to brush my teeth.
If you know you're going down, you brush your teeth. Anyway. Yeah, I think it's like if it's like a planned thing or there's time or it doesn't mess with the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will not kill the vibe to brush my teeth.
No.
Unless, like, I ate something gross.
If you like just get back from dinner and it was like garlic pasta.
Yeah. Because that's going to kill the vibe later.
Unless you shared the food.
We're preserving the vibe no matter what.
Yeah.
That
You
entails.
definitely try to smell okay. You always spray a little something.
Yeah.
I think that's a big rule.
Yeah.
However, I don't know what you do with
Or
this.
deodorant.
But yeah, deodorant, yes. Sometimes I'm more cautious with my perfume placement because I'm like, if you're going to kiss my neck.
Definitely.
And like lick me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wanting you to.
I don't want to eat perfume.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do? Where do you put it?
Spray
it right up your chicho?
Yeah, I feel like that's the one time I will do like a spray and walk through.
Yeah.
I'm not big on that. I don't think that's great perfume placement. It doesn't last very long. But for that, I don't really need it to last long.
Yeah.
That's just an overall essence. I'm also not big on spraying perfume in your hair because it's so much alcohol. It's drying for your hair.
That's what I'm always saying.
In that moment, I will. I know you're always talking about that. That's where I learned it.
But that's why a room spray, a fabric spray, not like a Febreze or like a whatever, but like a Home Court, that brand that we have that we love. Those are nice. You spray the room and then you
the whole essence
mask
is good.
the sexy smell sometimes.
Yeah,
that
the sexy smell.
not sexy smell, the sex
Ew.
smell is what I mean. Okay, decided. Close the toilet lid. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. If you are not closing it, poop particles are flying into the bathroom.
You just
into your
don't
eyes and
close
mouth.
it.
Into your what?
I don't believe that you close it.
What do you see me every time close it? Why?
I never feel like I lift it open.
Honey, what?
I know. I'm wrong here, I think. Apparently.
You have asked about me closing it.
No, we've had this exact conversation before.
No, you literally were like, I feel like you didn't used to close it. Now you always close it. And I was like, I've always closed the
It
toilet.
did feel like recently there was a switch.
I honestly try not to as much if I just pee because I know you get annoyed. That it's like you kept asking like, why are you always closing it? And I'm like, because that's how there's a lid on it for a reason. Like why would that lid be there?
I understand that.
Like if it is just scientifically proven, if you're flushing shit, those poop particles are going into the air. We keep our toothbrushes out. You want poop particles landing on your toothbrush?
I don't.
And then shut the lid.
Yeah, I feel as if this is a new habit, and it feels like I'm being I'm in a crazy fucking world when you're like, no, I've always done that.
Yeah,
I'm like, no,
you're having like a Mandela effect.
I know.
Like,
I'm like, no, you haven't. It started so recently.
You know what? The reason why I think you feel that is I didn't do it at our old house, and I don't know why.
But it hasn't been years at this house of you doing that.
Yeah, it has.
I don't know.
Like at my I'm just used to it. My mom always made us do it. Like she always thought it was gross to like for so long in our house we only had that one little bathroom. She thought it was so gross to like walk by and the toilet's open.
Yeah.
And then I think it was like, oh, if I'm gonna make the boys shut it when they pee, let's just all be shutting it. That like cleans the debate of like if you live with a man and it's like they leave the other seat up, it's like you just all shut it.
I can get better at that.
Yeah, thank you.
I'd like to get better at that.
That's great.
You know what I'd like for us to get better at?
What?
Taking our shoes off in the house.
That's on the list. That's on the list.
It felt like a Hallmark movie.
That's on the list because
That's on the list.
When we got it, I do 9 times out of 10 because I think it's an East versus West Coast.
Baby, don't.
Honey, I never wear
You
my shoes
come
in
down these little stairs with your little kickers on all the time because you put them on in the bedroom.
Yeah, that's
Please acknowledge.
No, of course that's so true.
Okay.
But I think this is an East Coast versus West Coast thing, or like a warm weather, cold weather. When you are somebody who it's not typically nice outside, you come in and we'd have snow on our shoes. Like you can't trek that through the house. It's going to get gross. But I very, very, very rarely wear shoes inside. When I come in, I'm almost always taking them off by the door. But our shoe closet or my shoe closet's upstairs. I get ready, I put them on, and then I come down here. Yeah, that doesn't bother me as much because in my head this is wrong. But in my head I'm like, they've been in the house. Yeah, even though I've worn them a million times outside. Yeah, those are clean, and now they can go outside.
That makes sense. I just think, yeah, like when we go to your parents in Pittsburgh, I love taking my shoes off at the door. I'm like, that's so cute. This is so cute.
It'd like be weird if you didn't.
I know, but that makes sense because it's cold.
To.
Like, it's, yeah. It's like I got some dirt on them. Here, I'm not getting dirt on my shoes. It feels like I am.
Yeah, it's super dirty,
but it's not like sleet.
You can't see it always. It's not like mud, snow. Yeah, but it's just like germs.
And like my family never did that. There were never shoes by the door.
Yeah, I really think it's a weather thing.
Never. Yeah. But then I started to be like, we should do that. We live in San Francisco. This is fucking disgusting. Icky. And they would put their shoes on the couch.
That's foul.
Okay, so that's drugs on the ground in San Francisco.
Yeah, so that's just like icky. I think also having 2 big dogs where it's like, we're not precious with our home. We always have to clean. Yeah. So I think we also are more lenient. I also hate inflicting that role on others. Yeah. Like people are like, oh, are you a shoes off house? Because we always have shoes by the door. Right. And I'm like, yes, but no. Like, yeah, but we're not precious about it. Where if you want to leave your shoes on, I'm not going to make you. Like, I'll clean my rug after you leave anyways.
And sometimes I find people's like little
I don't want to see your toes.
Feet and like little wet socks.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm like, that's even grosser. I'm like,
yeah, it's like
shut the dogs up.
Before I answer the question of shoes on or off,
what's going on under there?
Can you fill this form out? And I'll let you know.
You know those little things where they measure your feet, like they like you put your foot on it, and they're like, we should do that to people. But it's like it tells how like stinky and how like.
Oh, I thought you were saying the thing that it like wraps your shoe. They have those.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Okay. But like wasteful.
I'm feeling like everything we're saying,
we're agreeing.
Is absolute common sense too. Yeah. Like no one's gonna be like, no, leave my freaking shoes on.
I think people get weird. People get more divisive. No, people get mad about that. Okay, wait. This is kind of related to the topic and also more divisive. People are really intense about outside clothes. Can't go on couch. Can't go on bed. Yeah.
Why are you saying it like that?
I don't know. Can't go on bed.
Outside clothes, no bed.
Outside clothes, no bed, no couch. But people are really intense about that. Of like,
wait, I can't understand. People intense that. There we go. No, I'm there.
But they really, I've never met someone like that personally. Like I also don't know how you do that if you have like people come over. I guess they're lenient on that, but they will come home immediately out of their outside clothes. I get it if you live in a city where you're like sitting on a subway. Like I'm not. Like the most I'm like sitting in a public area is like at a dinner. Restaurant. Yeah.
And like a lot of the places we go, you don't even put your back on the chair. It's like you're at like a bar seating and stuff.
I am weird about like you will put your bag on a table.
That really upsets you.
Oh, it like I have a visceral reaction that you will just like throw your bag on the table we're about to eat on, and I'm like, oh my god, I just saw that on the floor outside. Yeah, that freaks me out.
Yeah, that's really totally fair. I'll work on that.
I try to catch it before you do it. I'm like, no. I'm like, can we put that on your chair?
I think it's just like I see it as an extension of me.
Like, when's the last time you washed your tote bag?
Pass.
But how do you feel about
when's the last time you wash a purse of yours?
I washed my tote bag the other day.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I spilled coffee on it. Oh. But yeah, they get dirty. But wait, back to the clothes, outside clothes inside. Like, do you just think people are so intense about that?
I don't know how you handle that at scale, because
Yeah.
I'm like I don't want to wash my jeans every time I wear them. You don't have to, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah, a lot of people say you should never wash jeans, which
True.
I wash my jeans, but
Same with jackets sometimes.
okay.
So if I come home and I need to take those things off, they're going in the closet next to my other clean things.
Wait. You are onto something. You are onto something.
Yep. So
That's
that doesn't make
so
sense to me.
true.
It's like next to my other jeans.
Yeah, like these people are not washing certain items all the time.
No. So I just don't really like, everything's gonna my outside clothes are
I bet they
always gonna
have
be
their
a
inside
little,
clothes like in a separate area, like pajamas and things that they like cozies that they would change into.
Well, what do you do if your hoodies are also your clothes?
That's sure you'd be screwed, baby.
I am screwed. That's why I just roll around in the dirt and carry on.
Okay.
Okay. Who gets the window seat on a flight?
You do, baby.
Can you say why? Because
Cause you're anxious.
I think
Cause
the
baby.
I think the rule should be, not the rule. I'm making things rules just because we're talking about this, like whatever.
She's putting it into law.
Whoever needs the window seat more at that time. For
It's just
us,
always you.
I don't like to fly. And
I don't like to talk to strangers, but then I have some bozo next to me.
But then I end up talking to the stranger over you.
I know, so I'm like, sit in the middle seat.
But
talk to them.
The reason that I need the window, tell them why. You know this.
Because you're anxious.
No, but what does it do for me?
I don't know. You're watching the turbulence.
People are scared of flying will understand this. I need to see
if the plane's going down, baby.
I need to see outside very regularly.
Yeah.
I need,
you feel trapped in the little tube.
I feel trapped, and I feel like if we are moving up and down, I need to be able to see how little we are actually moving by looking outside. And if, God forbid, my lovely wife here falls asleep with her head against the window, I'm trapped. I'm lost.
Yeah.
So I need, but I've given you the window sometimes.
I think it's been one time in our entire relationship. But, okay, how about this for our new rule?
Tell me.
If you want to lay on me, I get the window.
Yeah.
And then if I go in the middle, you don't get to lay on me.
Yeah.
Because then I can't lay on the bozo next to me.
That's true. Am I the bozo?
No. Silly.
Okay.
We'll do that. No, I get it. It is a bummer. Of course, everyone wants the window seat or the aisle or whatever's better. But if that's an area that we need to compromise on because you're anxious, if that's the one thing I have to give up to be married to you, I think that's pretty good. A pretty good deal.
Yeah. Are there other things like that
No, that's what I mean. Then
yeah.
I'm like that. Like if that the one thing that I don't get a window, fine.
And I
just
feel
make you buy me like we always do try to get like the 2-seaters too.
Yeah.
Like especially if we fly Southwest.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll just make you buy me the expensive tickets. What's it called? First class.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like the way that you have to give up the window seat is similar to how I feel about giving up like friends dropping by at the house.
Friends do drop by at the house.
No, but like I never want to make you upset if the house is like dirty.
Oh, I hate when people come over and the house messy.
And I love a drop in.
You love a drop in.
So I feel like
my friends do drop in.
Kevin is the only friend that drops in.
Sim dropped by last night or 2 nights ago.
You wanted to get up and clean.
And I didn't, but I still let her. It was either get up and clean or don't clean. It wasn't, she can't come over.
Well,
I was very sick.
She was already on her way.
And I was panicked that I was like, oh my gosh, she's walking into this. So I did almost clean. But
she was already on her way. Clean. Earlier you said when you were feeling sick, you were like, that's why I wouldn't want someone to pop over.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't love it, but it happens.
Yeah. So I'm saying that also to me feels like something.
We aren't giving anything up. You're just seeing me.
I'm giving up my love of that.
You don't have to give up your love of it. You love it. It still happens. I'm just stressed out. That's the only difference. It's not happening. It's just me panicking like, oh, fuck.
This is a hard example because 2 people did it this weekend. But
it doesn't happen because I'm anxious about it, though. That's what I mean. Like, People pop it in.
I object.
But how would we change that? People popping in, we don't control.
Like sometimes people come to our door.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone like our friend up the street.
Yeah, but that's not about that. That's about he hasn't met Frank, and Frank is selective with people, so I don't want to deal with the chaos. But 3 of the times, of the like 5 times that that's happened, I've thrown Frank outside and been like, and I'm like, don't have a bra on. Don't like, I just don't like not knowing someone's coming over where I'm like, I look crazy. My titties are out. I gotta shove my dog outside. And like, what? What is happening?
Yeah, I guess it's hard when I like see you and it doesn't look like how you're feeling internally. Like I'm like, you look like that.
Yeah,
but you're like, I'm not ready. No, your titties are never out. What are you talking about?
Oftentimes I'll have a tank top on and no bra. You could literally see the outline of my areola. And he was like knocking on the door and I was like, ah! I just like a little warning.
I know.
Let me throw a sweater on.
Okay, next up, what do we have? Sharing a toothbrush.
I've come around. I was very against sharing a toothbrush. And Taryn would strategically forget hers when we would go on trips to desensitize me. And it worked. Now I'm like, whatever.
I wouldn't do it to desensitize you. I would do it so that I don't have to pack one.
Yes.
It was not.
But there was like some scheming going on. Because you'd be like, oh no, I forgot my toothbrush. And I'd be like, you didn't forget it. You meant to leave it.
Here's the thing though. Most hotels have toothbrushes there. So when they don't, that's when this becomes an issue.
You would do it at Airbnbs. Like you do it anywhere.
Maybe I've stayed in 2 Airbnbs in my life. And they've been in the last.
But you strategically did it because you're like, I'll just use hers. Even though
you
I
are
said,
using the media to paint me terribly.
No, but that you admitted to that. Because I would say like, I don't want to share toothbrush.
I'm saying sometimes yes.
Yeah.
A lot of times no.
Okay.
A lot of times I'm banking.
Sometimes is still. When
Sometimes
I was like,
is still.
I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing my toothbrush, and you're like, okay, sure. And then you'd be like, forgot my toothbrush.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, well, I'll go to a little shop, and then you're like, just use my toothbrush, and then I'm like,
well, because you can't go to the shop until you brush your teeth.
Yes, I can.
I'm more grossed out by you. I'm more grossed out by you not brushing your teeth and using my toothbrush. And that's how you won.
And that's
you were like,
that's not my problem.
I'm gonna beat her at her own game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna gross her out so bad that she needs.
Don't be a butt.
What?
I'm gonna gross you out so bad.
Yeah, if you're not brushing your teeth.
I am brushing. I'm always brushing my teeth.
I know, but you can't if you don't have a toothbrush, unless you use mine.
But I can,
honey. I'm telling you, it was genius.
go to a local shop.
Not until you brush your teeth.
That's not true.
You can't talk to the clerk, checking out with stanky breath.
Baby, it's not like I'm like.
We clearly disagree on hygiene.
No. Whatever.
Literally, everyone's gonna agree with me. How does it make you feel?
If I didn't have a toothbrush and I didn't want to bother you because I know it upsets you when I use your toothbrush 6 months ago.
Yeah, I'm like,
you would rather?
Also, we didn't immediately go to a shop. You're like, I'll go to a shop. Days go by, and we're like, oh, stop at CVS.
Grow up. Days go by.
Well, you would use my toothbrush in the meantime.
Days go by.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and you need to own up to that.
No. Days go by.
I don't even want to debate with you for stuff like this. It's sickening, honestly.
I would die to have a fact check of our own.
I think heaven is just going to be like us replaying our fights and then getting to watch what actually happened.
Oh my God, that would be so fun.
Yeah.
I would love that.
But then I don't know what makes that heaven. That also sounds like hell.
I think it sounds kind of fun. We'll be like, fucking do it. Is it better to be smart or lucky? That's tough. Wow, she's thinking hard. We got crickets. Oh my God. This is the most important thing you've ever answered in your life.
That's a hard question.
Okay, I'll go first. I think it's better to be smart because you can make your own luck. Like, if you're smart, you can, like, be prepared and make situations happen. Lucky, it's like you're just so dependent on that luck. And how often is it striking? And how, like, you have to be so lucky where you can be, like, pretty smart and get by. You can't just be, like, kind of lucky.
But that's not the question.
Smart or lucky.
Smart or lucky. You're adding qualifiers to it being like kind of lucky, super lucky.
Well, I'm just like, any smart is going to be, I would rather be smart.
I think it's more useful overall to be smart.
Yeah.
But being lucky, there's nothing, that is a special thing if you're freaking lucky.
I think I'm both.
Because you can't always make your luck. Sometimes it just doesn't work.
But if you're smart, you can make your own luck.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying you can't, with your smarts, you can't always make your luck.
Fair.
You can't be smart enough to win the lottery.
Yeah. But that's like so lucky.
But that's what I'm saying. Is to be
But then if you win
lucky.
the lottery, if you're not very smart, you're going to not spend that money wisely and it's going to be gone in a second.
But, well, perhaps your luck makes you smartly open this sort of bank account and invest
Not
in
smartly
this
anything because you don't have smarts. You're just lucky.
Maybe I
You get
luckily
lucky.
start a 401k and I luckily invest in Nvidia.
No, that's not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a tough question because
It is tough. That's the point.
a question that gets asked in interviews is, do you attribute your success more to your like perseverance or your luck? And that's like, I think
Neither. Preparation. What's the saying? It's like success is where preparation meets luck.
opportunity or something.
Something like
Success
that.
is where opportunity meets luck or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think if you're just like prepared, then like those moments, like, you got to set yourself up and then like know how to see the lucky moment too. You know?
I completely agree. I'm just thinking, I think we really downplay how important luck is.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, it's like 99% of, like, I really think 99% of my life is just like pure luck. But
That's what I'm saying.
if I had to pick, I feel like luck is harder to measure.
Totally.
Being smart is easier to measure.
Yeah.
So I'm like smart because then I can like acknowledge when luck is coming up.
But imagine being extremely lucky and not smart versus extremely smart
And not lucky.
and not lucky.
I guess I just,
Being extremely smart and not lucky
Horrible.
is you're fucked. Then you're just like aware of how
unlucky you are.
unlucky you are.
Yeah, I guess the control side of me is like, I can control how smart I am. I can change that. You have no control over luck.
But perhaps that's the upside of it.
But then, yeah, I guess I'd rather be lucky because then I can just like become smart.
I honestly think luck
switch.
might be the better answer
I think so too.
because I think smart is too in your control.
Yeah.
It almost feels like a worse life.
Yeah. But it's like,
smarts isn't the only thing that
how
matters. Like you
extreme.
can be not smart and have a lot of love, have a
Yeah.
lot of integrity, have a lot of
yeah,
whatever.
but this is just smart versus lucky. Like I'm assuming in the smart situation, I still have love and integrity, all those things.
I don't know. Are you lucky?
No, I'm smart.
I know, but maybe you weren't lucky enough to find love. You can't be
I'm
smart enough to find
That's
love.
a good point. Yeah, I'm with you. I switch.
I actually think luck is better.
I think you're right. Wow.
But I think
That's tough.
Like the natural inkling is to choose smart.
Well, it's hard to think like I'm dumb as fuck, but I'm lucky. Like it in your head,
Dude.
if you're like, I'm not smart at all, I'm just an idiot,
That should
but
be
I
a
just
movie.
get lucky. And you're just like walking and like piano's falling and it just misses you.
Yeah.
And you're like, do.
Right place, right time, all the time,
Yeah.
accidentally,
Mm-hmm.
which honestly might be even more of a case for luck because then you're not stressed out the whole time trying to get to the right to create opportunities for
It's
yourself.
like the people on Love Island when we're like, there's just not a lot going on in their mind and they just seem so peaceful.
100%. Almost every like very simple person that I know
Yeah. Is so happy.
is so happy. And imagine they were lucky on top of it.
Yeah. Like they're so happy and they're probably not even the luckiest person.
Yeah.
Imagine that and luck.
I think luck is better.
I think being smart sucks.
Case closed. Wow.
Done.
That was our
I love that.
that was like our first real we really agree
Yeah.
and we worked our way there.
Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Yeah.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Is cereal soup?
That one always gets me. A hamburger is a sandwich because there are two separate things holding things together. A hot dog
yes.
is one piece of bread connected.
Yes.
So it's like this. Like I wouldn't call a pita
Yeah.
thing a sandwich
Wow.
because it has to be sandwiched.
You can't be sandwiched if the
if it's all
Bread's
connected.
connected. Yeah, wow.
Cereal with soup is really hard for me.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because heat can't impact it.
No, because I'm not like gonna go have my soup in the morning. Like
gazpacho, you could have in the morning.
Also, cereal comes in parts. It's not in like cereal comes in a box and it's dry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm talking my way out of this because we have miso packets in the pantry, and that's dry in a box that you have to add water to. You have those little ramen cups. Because I was gonna say maybe that like cereal is just you add milk to it. You make I'm gonna stick with that because I would still call it cereal when it's in dry form.
Okay.
I wouldn't go eat a cup of noodles without putting water on it and call that soup.
You are so intelligent. You're above me right now. I don't know where you're at. You lost
like,
me.
A cup of noodles.
Yeah, I hear you. Cup of noodles.
Open the packet.
You've opened the packet.
You have the dry ass crunchy noodles.
Dry ass.
If you just eat that, would you be like, yeah, I'm just eating soup?
No, but if you just ate cereal out of the box, you would say this is cereal. Okay, I get that.
Cereal is the dry, weedy thing.
Cereal is the cracker.
Yes.
Not cracker.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay, great. We agree. Let's do a couple more. These ones are rapid fire.
Okay.
Peeing in the shower.
Yes.
Thank you.
God.
Eggnog. No.
Yeah.
I don't think I know it. Really.
I didn't know it for most of my life.
No.
And then my aunt made me try it and I was like, that's just not bad.
Yeah.
Not like a lot and not often.
Yeah.
It's too milky. Like we don't like a milky coffee.
Yeah.
And eggnog is just kind of that.
Yeah, and like the name
it's nice.
needs a rebrand.
But like give me a little cup of eggnog with a little peppermint in it. I'll do anything that feels festive.
Honestly, drop the egg. Nog. It should just be called nog.
It should just be nog. Should we make a nog?
Like
a vegan eggnog and it's just called nog.
Like that's way better.
That is better. Rebrand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd be like, dude, can I get a nog?
Dude, send me a nog.
Okay. Flat sheet or no flat sheet?
What?
Flat sheet or no flat sheet?
I thought you said flash eat. I was like, I don't know what flash eat is.
Never flash eaten?
Yes, top sheet. Always top sheet.
I've changed because of you. Because
Thank
you love a
God.
top sheet.
I love a top sheet.
I just find them to be cumbersome and they always get tangled and you always feel like you're in like a little knapsack.
You need a flat sheet.
Subtitles or no subtitles?
Subtitles.
Depends. I'm team depends.
When are you not? We always have them on.
Sometimes.
I was team never and you've converted me and now you're going to say sometimes?
I also was never. I think during COVID, I really became a subtitles girl. I don't know why.
God, we're like old little ladies.
I know.
I can't watch anything without them now.
So I don't like watching reality.
Oh, that's what happened.
With subtitles.
No, it happened because of Love Island.
Yes, but
because of the accents of all the English and Irish people.
But like The Floor, I don't want to watch.
Ruins
that
it.
with there's certain shows that like I just find it ruins it.
Yeah, it's like if there's like a big thing and the titles are coming up too quickly.
Pair socks or have sock basket?
This one threw me. I just had to put it in there.
What the fuck is a sock basket?
Some people in their laundry room, and I remember
are they lucky or unlucky?
They're not so lucky.
No.
They're not so smart. I unlocked a memory that my mom used to do this. We had a big basket in our laundry room, and she would just throw all the socks in there. And then you, when you're out of socks, would have to come down there and dig out all your socks.
Oh my God, you're just giving yourself more work.
I know. I'm like, just do it in the moment when there's 3 pairs of socks in the load.
Socks are also so cute when they're matched.
I know. Some people don't do it.
Okay, well, we're passing that law.
But I kind of feel like you used to not pair your socks and you would just throw them all in like your own little like bin. It wasn't like a family bin.
No, I always pair them, but I do separate them by tall sock, small sock.
Okay.
That's what was happening.
Got it.
Sock, shoe, or sock, shoe.
Sock, shoe. Like, do you put one sock on, shoes? Like,
it depends. I had a phase, honestly. When this got brought up to me, I changed into a sock, shoe. Like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Into it?
Yeah.
That's wrong for you.
I know, it's crazy.
Safety-wise, because you're so anxious, imagine you have one sock and one shoe on and then a barefoot. An emergency happens. That's not good to have.
Imagine I have 2 socks on and there's an emergency and I'm
but
can't even run.
You're balanced. You also can't run with socks on, please. What? What?
My socks are very slippery.
But you know what I mean? Like, you got to have even footing.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I do hear that. I just think.
But you don't do that now.
I think I was just trying something new when I heard
Yeah,
of that.
you're like, that's different.
I was like, wait, that's cool.
I'm not like the other guys.
I'm going to try. And I think that I don't like to do so much bending and up and bend and up. And so when you do sock, shoe, you're done with that side. And you go to the other sock, shoe, and you're just there.
But I stay bent over and I put sock, shoe. I'm doing one bend. I'm balancing for a little bit.
You look cute. You're cute. You're cute in my sweater.
When does Christmas start? Babe, I'm wearing your sweater.
I know. Christmas starts. Does Christmas end?
Exactly.
It's really the
Trick
question.
question.
I'm thinking about Christmas in September.
Yeah.
As
soon as summer ends, I'm like, it's already Christmas?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm itching to celebrate, like really feeling like it's time.
Yeah.
October.
Wow.
And then I feel around Halloween, it's time. What about you?
I've changed over the years. My mom was big on like, let's not like wish things away. Like, let's let things exist.
Yes.
She loves Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. And it was like, Christmas can't start. We can't think about future stuff until we get to like properly celebrate this thing. So growing up, it was like December 1st.
Wow.
I know.
So late.
So late. And as a kid, December felt so long. Like, time feels longer when you're younger. So that was plenty. It was like, I have a couple weeks left of school. Then I have all this time off. Like, it was plenty of time. Now that time fucking flies by, I think November 1st.
I think that's fair.
It's not that I like think Halloween deserves its own little special place, but I can't think about Christmas when I'm seeing like costumes and jack-o'-lanterns. November 1st.
And I do think that when we have kids, like, we will decorate the house for Halloween, which we don't do right now, but like we'll do some decorations. So you can't overlap them. Yeah,
that's like weird decorations together. And instead of it being like full Christmas, like I want to give Thanksgiving its moment, but it's like holiday season. As soon as Halloween's done.
I think Thanksgiving is Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like they're
sisters.
Yeah, they're just like besties. Yeah, right. I think it's like a moment where Thanksgiving decorations are fucking ugly. Let's be real.
It's just like cornucopias.
Yeah, it's like I don't need that.
What even is a cornucopia?
That's what I've been asking.
What is it?
I don't know.
Who have you been asking?
Everybody. I'm like,
and no one knows. Why do we even have them?
I don't know.
Honestly, a cornucopia.
It's an incredible name, though.
Is only in Hunger Games.
It's in Hunger Games.
Yeah, remember they're like, let's meet at the cornucopia. It's like the thing where all the shit is.
Oh, I was like, there's not a cornucopia. That's what they call their little like thing. It's not an actual cornucopia.
I don't know what a cornucopia is, so I don't know if I can tell you.
Like, you can envision a cornucopia in your head, right?
Like a horn.
Yeah, but it's like a
sideways.
It's like, is it a root vegetable?
It's not a vegetable, is it? I thought it was like a little like sleeping bag with like potpourri in it.
No, I think it like just exists though.
It's like its own thing.
Oh my god, I know it is like a basket. Yeah. Oh wait, this is another Mandela effect of the cornucopia on the Fruit of the Looms. Yeah, Fruit of the Looms.
Yeah.
Is it or is it not there? It's not there. What the? Oh, it is just a basket.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Is it a root vegetable?
What's those things when you go to buy pumpkins and there's that one long one?
Like a squash?
Is it a squash? No, maybe. Long pumpkin thing.
Oh, don't Google that. Long pumpkin thing is gonna bring up some interesting shit.
It didn't. Long neck pumpkin. Is that what they're called?
Oh my god, it's like a thing. Long neck pumpkin.
This is what I'm talking
Why are your eyes bugging out? You're scary.
Because I'm trying to see what it's called. I don't know. Whatever.
I just lost you.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I was just a little concerned there for a moment.
I think we stop there. I
want to debate with you all day because 99% of the time we agree, and that's so fun.
Yeah, we agree.
Wait, last one.
Tell me.
Does the week start on Sunday or Monday?
Yeah. Monday.
Yeah.
I know you say Sunday, I say Monday.
I don't know.
I think Sunday's crazy.
Here's the thing. I agree with you. In the sense of my week starts on Monday Sunday's the weekend.
Sunday is part of the other week.
Like the weekend is just separate to me. It's the weekdays are a week, and then the weekend is its own little entity. But it's hard. It's like when you visualize a week in your head or a month, or I mean the year. Like, how do you see it?
What am I visualizing?
And when I see a week, it goes Sunday to Saturday.
Yeah, because that's what calendars look like.
Yeah, so in my head, like Sunday is a fresh thing. But if I'm being honest, what I feel in my heart,
yeah,
the week is Monday to Friday. And the Saturday and Sunday are a separate entity.
I'd like to meet someone that thinks Sunday is the first day of the next week. Like, how different would I act if I was like...
Well, that's how I always said I think Sundays.
I know, but you've always been kind of...
Yeah,
mixed.
Yeah,
I want someone that's like,
dead
Sunday morning, new week energy. No one has that with Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, no one wakes up and
maybe
it's like,
other cultures
maybe,
or something.
You know what? I'm surprised you don't feel this way, because I feel like people who have like a solid thing that they do every Sunday, like church, might feel like that. Like they like have a thing to like stamp in, this is a fresh week.
But it just stamps that that's the end of the week.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's all.
Shit.
And just
right.
a stamp
Just
for a
a
different
stamp.
time. Stamp for a different era.
Dang.
Well,
wait, I want to know how you see a calendar year in your head before we go.
I don't think I do.
Oh, sorry. We got to go. You have a meeting.
But it's okay. But I don't think I do see a calendar. Every time I see those TikToks, I'm like, I don't know what I'm seeing.
Yeah, you're like, that's not existing.
Do you see something?
Yeah.
What do you see?
I see January, February, March up here. Then it comes down. April. Well, April's like on the corner. It's like almost like a racetrack. Then May, June, July. Then August is on this little corner.
It's like a huge S?
No,
or
it's
a
like
Z?
it's like no, it's like a line. It's like if you're watching, it's like that, then down, then that.
Yeah, like a Z.
Yeah, but like not like all slant, not like a cute Z, just like a yeah, because it's like beginning of the year. Then you have like your like transition month.
Yeah.
Then summer, transition month.
Oh, I think that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course it does. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed our hot debate items. Let us know if you agree with us, just disagree with us.
Comment with anything that you want us to debate.
Yeah.
And give us shit that you think we're going to really disagree about.
Yeah, these were like low stakes.
These were low stakes. Give us like...
I think most people would disagree on these things, but we are so well suited.
I don't think so. These are like normal things, I feel like. Like, what do you think people would disagree on?
People are weird about peeing in the shower.
Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, you have a meeting.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? We
all
gotta
right.
go. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Happy
Bye.
Election Day. May it turn out how we all want it to turn out. How most of us do. I guess.
Bye.
And if it turns out for you in a different way.
Stop.
Congrats, but also,